So now we get to the building stage of the deck. So what you want to do is you want to keep these together because these are good starting decks. Like, of course you need to add cards because you can't play with only 11 cards. So I've sorted them out into all 4 of these. The lands, they're all sorted into colour. Commons are sorted into colour. Uncommons sorted into colour. And the rares. You also want this, because this has good ideas of decks as well. So if you see this, this is green black. So green black toughness. So if you look at these creatures' toughnesses, their toughness is a lot more than their power. And this one is white blue. So white blue is white blue. Yes. Yeah. Prowess. So yeah. There are lots of, there are creatures that have the ability prowess. Then this one is the a white-black warriors deck, and this one is a blue-red artifacts deck. So what you want to do is to decide what kind of deck you want to make. You want to look at these and also your rares. So if you see here, I have 4 blue cards, 2 greens and 1 of the others. So I'm most likely going to make a deck with blue in it. So yeah, and since this is the Deck Builder's Toolkit, you aren't given enough land to build a monocolored deck unless you add in Evolving Wilds. But yeah, so I would suggest when you build a deck with the Deck Builder's Toolkit, build 2 or more colours, and most likely 2, because 3 gets harder to play because you need the land base. So yeah, so let's get building. So if you look at these, Dragon's Lord Priorate something. As an additional cost to cast this card, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. If you reveal a dragon card or control the dragon as you cast this, it can't be counted, and you draw 4 cards. So that's good in a dragon deck. Supplement form. Return target creature to its owner's hand and put a copy of that on the battlefield. Can be used in anything. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes a target of a spell or ability you control, gain control of that creature for as long as you control. Will break it. So maybe if you I don't know what deck that would fit in, but yeah. And this is just a 5/6 flying creature. So yeah, there's also these really big green creatures. with Hydro Broadmaster, XX and 1 green monstrosity. When it becomes monstrous, put XX green Hydra creature tokens on the battle kit. So you basically pay a lot of mana, and it becomes from a 7/7 to really big. And then you get heaps. You get you get a lot of Hydra creature tokens. So there's Terra Stomper, which is can't be countered and is 8 with trample. Aegis Angel, flying. When it enters the battlefield, another target permanent gains indestructible for as long as you control Aegis Angel. Flying 5/5 gets +1/+0 into pay 1 red and gets +1/+0 till end of turn. What Nightmare, flying creature which power and toughness is equal to the amount of black creatures you control. So that's good for a mono black deck. So if you look at these cards, these will work in pretty much any deck. But this one will be like a spell deck maybe. So if there's a spell deck, then next you'd probably want to look at your uncommons. So there's if you look here, there are a lot of black, white and green ones. So yeah, I kind of want to make a green deck. So if we put the green to the side, and so yeah, if you look at this, when it becomes a target of a spell or a build, sacrifice it. Okay, that's not exactly what I expected. Okay. But yeah, if I'm wondering about the blue, because blue, yeah, I don't know what I should do. Well, maybe I'll just make a green-blue deck. Yes. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. So I'll get all green and blue. Things. Out. Including the ones in here. And I'll put the evolving wilds over spell ones. One moment. And yeah, can add in some artifacts as well. So green and blue together. Well, that helps. And I'll put the lands over here for the moment. So, most likely, you'll want to have all the, or as many rares as you want. So, this is what I'm thinking of putting in the deck at the moment. So, when it dies, gets 3 life. Yeah. Other artifact creatures you control have +1/+1. That's good for an artifact deck. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless trapped artifact creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Maybe. When it enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. It doesn't untap during its untapped step, and you can pay 6 to untap it. Enchant equipped creature has +0/+2. Maybe. When it enters the battlefield, put X gem counters on it. Remove a gem counter from it, and target creature can't attack or block this. Tap target creature doesn't untap during its next untap step. Return target non-land permanent, so it's on his hand. So, yeah. Prowess gets +1 when I cast a non-creature spell, yeah. Draw 2 cards, another prowess, I think. Yeah. Reach. The beginning of your combat or your turn. Creatures you control with power 4 or greater get +2/+2 and vigilance till the end of turn. And a 2/4 maybe. No. Return 2 target creatures to their owner's hand. That might be useful. Another one. Heir of the Wilds, Death Touch. And it has Ferocious. When Heir of Wilds attacks, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it gets +1/+1 till the end of turn. And it's a Death Touch, so yes, that's going in. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest toughness or tied for the greatest toughness. Yeah. You want draw cards and counter and removal. Prize Unicorn. All creatures able to be blocked by Prize Unicorn do so. Able to block Prize Unicorn do so. So that's good if you're attacking for like lethal damage. You can attack with Prize Unicorn and then the rest. And then they can only block Prize Unicorn. So that's a good one. When it deals combat damage to one or more blocking creatures, manifest the top card of your library, which is put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Then turn it face up at any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. That seems okay, and it's a 6/6. So now these ones. Enchanted creatures have flying. Yeah. Another prowess. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. Gaining 2 cards, yeah. So look at the top 2 cards of your library, manifest one of those cards and put the other on the top or bottom of your library. Yeah. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature. So maybe not. tap target creature. It doesn't untap during its next untap step. Counter target non-creature spell. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1 until end of turn and can't be blocked. 2 damage. Yeah. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom in any order. When Avon enters the battlefield, choose one. I can put a +1/+1 counter on it, or return target creature to its owner's hand. That seems good. And when enters the battlefield, if you control another creature with the same name, draw a card. No, I don't have another one. I don't think I have another one. I think yeah. Claustrophobia. Yep. Yeah, that's good. And whether it's 4 or more, most spells you want to counter would be 4 or more. Draw 2 cards. Counter target spell. It's control of the cards. And that's, yeah, 4 cards. Library to the graveyard. 2 birds. Enchantment creature tokens. Titanic Growth, yes. Leaf Glider, the new Elvish Mystic, obviously. Yeah, add 1 green Tiamat pool. Add 2 green Tiamat pool. Activate this ability only if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Seems good. When it enters the battlefield, return another creature to its owner's hand. Maybe destroy target creature with flying and bluster 2. Whispering Wilds, another one. A 2/4, maybe. Enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Or search your library for a basic land, reveal it, then shuffle your library and put that card on top. Yeah. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on creature on target creature and untap it. Yeah. Destroy target creature with flying. Another Titanic Growth. Search for library. Put 2 basic cards. Reveal those and put them on the top. Right, put them onto the battlefield tap, the rest in and then shuffle your library, and then it has Spell Mastery, which is the new ability, which if there are 2 or more instants or sorcery cards in your graveyard, search your library for 3 forest cards instead of 2. Yep, when Elvish Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever enchanted land is tapped, any combination of add 2 mana in any combinations of this color. Yep, something. Yep, and enter the battlefield for a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So, here we have these cards, which might work, and yeah, we'll probably put in the deck, and some that might. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there are 45 cards. We probably want 36 cards and the rest to be lands. so about 24 lands. But yeah, wow. So okay, well, that will be it for part 2, and for the next part, just watch the next video.